Match about to start. Best of 7, Fan Zhendong with the serve. Note this match is.
I agree. Just interesting in that the traditional red shirt for China.
The Fong and Ma Long in the Chinese red. Arguably the most dominant player before that, but clearly in 2015 winning everything it had to offer. A very tight 2-point margin in the deciding game.
That's an unbelievable rally. It was good enough as it was, Adam.
Yeah, that point's incredible. So much power, both sides. I mean, the finish, it looked like it slipped off a little bit for Ma Long, so a little bit anticlimactic at the very end, but very few people in the world can return them. No!
On a weakness of one of these two guys.
Finding out what it is that will be the least threatening coming back.
Those are so quick on the footwork to get in over the table. Practicing our...
to have this career that they both have. Look at that. So difficult to read.
Ovtcharov in particular.
Now with all the Fan Zhendong, because he doesn't want to give him a 7 out of 10 loop.
Singles final.
And turn things around. He does mix it up quite well.
Receives.
Yeah, it did appear that way in that point.
And Ma Long.
Sometimes a lot of people feel that Fan Zhendong is there, that he's already passed. Zhendong does pass Ma Long by. Oh man, again with those quick shots, but still it's Ma Long who keeps his composure and gets the down the line finisher with the forehand. And the backhand, now both players here have a strong backhand. I'd favor Fan Zhendong's backhand if it was just backhand to backhand. Next ball. Is a great testament to that on his way up right now. On the heels for a moment and quickly running through the opportunity, the doorway here. Fan Zhendong plays it open. Short.
I mean, it's an interesting talking point, Adam. You know, when injuries, everything, state of mind, how well they're training. I personally think Ma Long could.
Zhang Jikun right now. Fan Zhendong versus Ma Long is the real question. These are the points. Like a cannon comes back with this backhand. Fan Zhendong with the first ball there. That was the one that jammed him. Not a long time to recover, just all blasted back. You know, I still don't believe the way this match has started. Fan Zhendong has played some outstanding shots, but it's just been a little bit below his level.
And the word for
bending so much.
And another example
with the Star Wars point of the year throughout his match with Koki Niwa.
Absolutely.
Here's some. Man, it just floated.
So here's the thing. How many times has he flicked over the table, Fan Zhendong? That
victory, what next?
2-0 down against Dmitry Ovtcharov in the quarterfinal. And he came back firing.
Then it quickly turned around. I was surprised that Fan Zhendong took a forehand early on in the rally, but after that, every single shot, he's...
And win the cuddly toy.
Yes.
Oh, he's back.
Nobody plays with Ma Long. Past the back line of the table. If it wasn't clearly off the side, this could be trouble. Beautiful flip. That's where you get to see a little bit of toying around. This year at the China Open. So conversation topics unfold before your eyes. Right, it's bold, very brave. But if he... Sides, so much pace. This is even in the practice hall. You see these guys hitting. It's not like this. Known you were capable of in the practice hall. Could come down. Oh! Cool action.
Slightly, and I'm getting a similar feeling here, Adam. If it goes 3 now.
Thing, but yeah, having a 3-0 lead and the confidence of the last 2 years is an obstacle. But yeah, he usually does make it.
Along always going short during the first 2 games.
Oh, it's longer than it would go against anybody else. This shot from down below the table right here. Look at this, comes right back into play. Ma Long's ready here for him if he takes this one. Oh, by an inch. Oh! Let's see if he can continue the improvements back against the barriers now for Fan Zhendong, down 0-3, coming up right after this. Game to 0 after an incredible game 3 over Fan Zhendong. That
Ma Long again, there you see serving.
Forcing Ma Long in at the table. Almost. Remember that book? Oh, the back. Off time in the practice halls and the training in China. Within 3 anyway. And has to consider it on every shot, just like Ma Long.
You get caught on the return, but you know, maybe at club level we all play a half shot.
Every shot that he can. Racket speed. Fan Zhendong needs this game. Chinese Super League, and earlier this year at the China Open. What the second bounce will be.
Fan Zhendong here.
Yo,
Adam, I didn't have any idea where he was going to put that one.
yeah, I expected it cross court. Just
watch the footwork. Oh, the power.
It's broken. Right call.
Exactly. Very philosophical.
Of sport.
Oh,
ITTF website, ITTF.com. Second.
change of serve style from Ma Long.
Points in a row for Fan Zhendong, and with style. The confidence to back off and let Ma Long hit a few at you before you just turn.
Very impressive thing, Adam, is, you know, Fan Zhendong's only 9
for pretty much everybody in the world.
it.
Flip kill, which is a very tall order. 2 games, even with the backhand flicks.
Oh, the moment where he says, I'm the world #1. #2, know your place.
Oh, man.
That
more ounces, a little extra thought. A little for the Dragon. Oh, the backhand! Unbelievable 3 points. The job is not over yet, but it becomes a stressful work day for Ma Long.
But again, Adam, it was Fan Zhendong got in with his backhand flick again, and from there, I think that settles him into his rhythm, but to play that ball right there down the line, that's a bone crusher.
And
quite surprised at Ma Long sticking with that high serve, the high toss. I thought he'd have changed it.
back edge. He didn't seem to follow up with the question. Championship point again.
Oh, man! In with a backhand flick and kill off with a counter forehand.
The squatting forehand, racket over the head. Who does this? Fan Zhendong once again with his back against the ropes.
Incredible physicality.
As the pressure gets higher and greater, so does the shot. Talk about performance.
There as well.
Not using the towel. Points have just been out of this world. Once again, he gets a slightly slower shot from Ma Long, crossing the body and burns him to finish the game out to the open forehand. Fan Zhendong is taking this to game 6, coming up right after this.
Wow, incredible stuff. Fan Zhendong's right back in the mix here.
Got him nervous, got him questioning his game.
Smart flick receive. I think the more he can get this backhand into this match again.
Setting it up, the opener. Two off the top of the net. Broken ball, they're gonna replay. No, Ma Long says nope. This is where I wish I had better Mandarin. This is interesting. Fan Zhendong has asked for 2 just to check. Still a discussion. Fan Zhendong is saying, look at the replay. They're watching the big screen. I don't know.
No, and he's now saying sorry, I think. I think that was kind of pretty clear that it hit
At all, right?
I think that's what it was. I think it maybe whether it was clipping the... possibility.
Soft decision making.
This is the brink of 3-0. Truly is a possibility.
Because he's getting him so nervous and proving himself out here. Oh, 2-point lead for Fan Zhendong on the receive. Oh. It's easy to get ahead of yourself. Look. Makes it little in near the net, but he's at the baseline of the table when he starts that stroke.
And to do that, not in the training hall, but at this.
Right. On nothing. Oh! Point for the opponent. That's all I need. Down the line, Ma Long turning, starts to turn early and cannot recover.
That is world class. Spence.
Oh, it's off the top of the net and out.